man of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, Ira Dean, everybody. We've got a lot of good folks that are be joining us this afternoon as well, and I see a couple names back there. Mr. Gary Allan is here with us as well. Ronnie Dunn back there, hiding, got the glasses on. Good to see you, Mr. Dunn. All right.
What?
Funny seeing you here.
I know, right?
We have done a lot of time together and behind bars, actually.
Yeah.
In bars and behind bars.
That's
so
true. My liver paid for it.
Your liver was sponsored by Crown Royal.
Yes, it was.
Listen, I could not be more proud of you because, let me tell you why. The music that you're putting out is absolutely supreme to what you've ever done.
Thank you. Thank you.
And there's, like I say, this room can attest. No, feel free, because I think exactly. You have hit another level, I think. Yeah, if you were to put into words getting to do this with Noah and getting all your friends to be a part of this and making it big and like that music just stuck out.
Honestly, I was like, I might not get a chance to make another record, so I want to call all the guys I wanted to ever cut with and do a record with them. With Telly Man, I knew right away. I always had a dream of doing an all-star band, kind of like the Traveling Wilburys. And I've tried before, and it just never happened. And Noah played me Telly Man, and I was like, that's it. And so, called Vince and called John and Brent. And then I was writing with Ronnie Dunn when we got the roughs, and he was nice. He was nice. What, buddy? I know. And he was nice enough to. I want the second verse, the second chorus, and I was like, kind of peed a little. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
And I was like, hell yeah. And that just kind of started the whole thing. And then, me and Gary have written a bunch of great songs together. I've been really blessed in this business to make music with. I got a great circle of friends, and I don't take it for granted. So I called Gary and said, let's do one together. And he's like, hell yeah. And, and the career's gone like this, and I wanted to. I wrote with the guys that stuck with me through thick and thin because my phone always rang back in the Trick Pony days, and after that, you find out who your friends are, and so I made a great record with just guys. If I never get to make another record, I'll hang my hat on this one and ride off into the sunset and chill.
And look how packed this room is. This room attests to the person you are.
Thank you.
And who you are, the music you're creating, and your friends. I mean, I saw you hugging necks coming in, and you know everybody in the room, so you are a well-respected person, and they respect the music.
It's kind of weird doing an interview in front of all my friends. This is stupid as hell, I ain't gonna lie. They know all the answers already.
I guess the bits and pieces of this would be I heard you say you would hang your hat on this one. I'm gonna make you pick your favorite kid. Which one?
They're all, this whole album, it's chapters of my life from my drinking and drugging days and rocking harder than I should have. I sang about that. I sang about losing my mom, my dad, finding my wife, getting married to her. I think the song that says it all, a song me, Jeffrey Steele, and Gary Allan wrote called I Got Roads, because my life, there was a lot of wrong turns I took and some great right turns. And just want to thank God and Jesus for making it through the dark years and back to the other side and the sober years, because I'm enjoying them.
And that's good. And that's good that you see that part.
Yeah.
I think what you're doing and the music, and everybody got a chance to hear it. Anybody have a question for Ira? Okay.
What comes first, the lyrics or the words?
That's great. Man, I'm just glad everybody's here. I'm glad we got a great album. I'm proud as hell of this album. And I want to thank all my friends here's to y'all that joined in on this. You made
there's a lot
all
of
the songwriters, all the musicians, all my buddies. God bless y'all, man. Thank you so much.
Well, technically, according to Noah, you were supposed to have a couple other people come up here and hang with you and take questions. So, Ronnie Dunn and Gary Allan, there's my
Come on, Ron.
for you.
Come on, Gary.
Come on, please. Ronnie's like, no. I mean, I would love to have both you guys' opinions. We've all kind of, praised him. I want to hear it from you guys directly. Being a part of this project, what brought you in? What made you be there? What made you do it? We'll let Gary start.
Pure pressure.
Yeah, had nothing to do with me. I was trying to make a record for myself, so I was constantly calling Ira saying, "Hey, let's write. So yeah, I was worried about my project, and then he fell in love with this one and asked me if I'd be on it, and I was absolutely. He's one of the super talents in town, one of the people I go to when I want something. So
Right.
yeah, that's the biggest compliment I got, I guess. Is
Mr. Dunn, same question.
He's a great con man. We were out at my farm writing. We got out there, have a little trio going with David Lee Murphy and Ira, and then he'll loosen you up with all that humor he has. And the next thing you know, he'll ask you some some question. Hey, you want to sing on my record? What do you say?
got you a little boozed up.
Next thing you know, you're sitting in here and nobody said anything about the interview.
I didn't know nothing about this either.
So he was right about peer pressure.
I didn't know about this either. Thank God you don't know about the photo shoot after this.
Exactly.
We got one to do. We're gonna shoot a video. And then an infomercial.
No makeup, nothing. No, but he's on a roll as a good songwriter. I mean, that's not on a roll. He's been doing it for years.
Right.
And I really appreciate that. And we've been doing writing for a year and a half for. Yeah. And hadn't had a cut yet. Because we hadn't pitched anything. We write it and go, that's great. I think I'll save it for me. So we hang on to it. But I feel like I'm kind of conning you and David Lee out there. They're just kind of egging you on. We might do a Brooks and Dunn record someday. I don't know. And if we did, I'm not sure we're going to get anything done with it. But life's good, and he's so fun to hang with. But he really is a talent, serious talent.
Yeah,
Agreed.
for sure.
Seriously. I mean, it's a blast to have somebody in the room that's just flat funny.
He is funny
and talented at the same time.
It makes
we
work
laugh.
fun.
It's a long day as a songwriter. If you get in a room, and vice versa, with somebody gets in there with you, and it's not happening. But we haven't sat down yet in a year and a half to where we weren't able to knock something out. We wrote 2 the other day with David Lee. So
Yeah.
That's just that's how it happens.
Yeah, not a lot of the blank stare days. Everyone, and it happens to all of us. You go and sit down and write, and nothing gets done. Everybody just kind of looks at each other for 3-4 hours, and you go, "Well, let's try again later."
That was a brilliant waste of an afternoon.
Right? Yeah. But always a good time. We
So
always
what are
get
you
some.
watching on Netflix now?
Right.
Anybody have any questions? Yeah.
Yeah, can you talk about what went into that since that's the next one coming out?
Teleman?
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was written by those two geniuses right there, Jeffrey Steele and Tony Mullins. Noah played me the song. I always dreamed of, like I said, having a traveling Wilburys of country music. Like I said, I might not get to the plate again, and I wanted to pull out all the stops, so I called all my friends that I knew I could talk them into doing this shit. And we just went in the studio and had a blast, and we just got done shooting a music video for it, and Ronnie and Vince and John, they all showed up, and we laughed and had a ball and just said run camera. I'm just blessed, man, that they said yes, and that's about it.
It does sound like a lot of fun. I mean, it shines through the song.
Jamie's not on the record, so he told me no. That was the only no I got. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Shots fired. Fired.
We were telling somebody a few minutes ago, we were doing an interview backstage that we didn't know we were going to do. And it brought it to mind how this town works. I mean, you're all friends. I mean, goodness, Jeffrey and all that stuff. It was Cash and Christopherson, Willie, and Waylon, do it for the Highwaymen, obviously. It's sitting around getting ready to make a record and figuring out what just passing ideas around in a circle, and they were awful. And they all laughed when they did it. Christopherson goes, "Okay, this demo right here is not going to make it work." Me singing with a guitar, but it's a friendship and the camaraderie. They were laughing and having fun. And what what a blessing to be able to have that kind of job. This ain't a job,
Right.
And then sometimes you get paid.
Sometimes.
Snack or
Amen.
famine.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Any other questions? Yes, in the back,
Hey,
sir.
there's a mic open.
Yeah. There is a mic open if you'd like to come up here.
Right.
You got it.
We'll start with Jamie Johnson gets to do the liners. We'll go ahead and make sure. Will you start? We can do those.
I do
But
too.
I want to congratulate you, Ira.
Thank you so
And
much.
You are, like I said, you're a joy. Look at all the people.
All the songwriters and artists, thank you for sticking by me through the highs and lows and the drunken, the sobers, and all that. I love each and every one of you, man. Seriously.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.